The island is at a tipping point.
We have more disasters. The frequency's increased, the severity's increased.
Either way, we're going to address climate change. It's not really a choice of whether or not we prepare, because it's going to happen.
When the communication goes out, particularly up island in Aquina and Chilmark, sometimes we don't have cell phone coverage, and then most people have gotten rid of landlines. So when you lose your internet service because the power went out, you can't call 911.
We don't know what's going to happen. What happens to Five Corners? What happens to Beach Road? What happens to those low-lying roads, Hagertown Harbor, Chappaquiddick, things like that, where the impact is going to be great. It's smart to get ahead of it and to say, we better do something.
When you have an owner-operator, you wouldn't have an off-island backup. But it's also the charm of the island, right? You wouldn't want a whole bunch of not owner-operated spots. You go into a restaurant, it is the team who's there, who you love. Or you go into a retail space and it's beautifully curated by a person who's likely standing behind the counter. If you look at EPA stats, 40% of small businesses don't recover from severe weather events. In COVID, it's like 10 or 12% of businesses closed. So if you think about what a severe storm will do to the island, I mean, that's devastating. And I didn't know that until I was at one of the high school-led climate cafes. It was really just a group of students who had asked if we would serve kind of as a community space for them to have conversations with the community about climate change.
How does society change? That's kind of what we're talking about now, is like, how do we change to use less energy?
It's encouraging us to question ourselves, what more can I do?
I think we can think about how to be more proactive as a business community and taking care of our neighbors, and we can be better at understanding what's coming.
Our carbon footprint is so much greater than it used to be. And so when you look at climate change and you look at kind of what's being built out, where do we draw the line?
We all have to be on the same page and have the same approach to this problem. We all just need to have a plan and stick to it.
We're starting to think about this in 2022, and by the time we have to come around to it, we're not scrambling. We're thinking to the future.